FOUSEYTube. Alright, let's search an egg-shaped individual who false flags, clowns, and fakes pranks commonly look to... Oh, I can't even say that. Let's go down. This is pretty normal. FOUSEYTube, a Palestinian American that commonly does pranks on his YouTube channel. Mortal Kombat video prank. That was a pretty good prank in my opinion. I mean, maybe I watched it when that was in middle school, so yes. The biggest disgrace to Arab Americans since 9/11. Okay, that's enough.
Can't do it. We'll do it live.
The king is back. I look around, it's not the same.
This might be the worst disaster that ever happened since TanaCon. Basically, this is FOUSEYTube's version of a convention. Basically, this Sunday, actually, July 15th, FOUSEYTube had the worst thing happen to me. Or happened to him, actually. Sorry, it happened to me. Why, what's up, guys? It's your boy. Welcome back to another video. So basically, FOUSEYTube failed because of a bomb threat. Alright, as you guys can see on screen, this is FOUSEYTube's brand new song. It is For Ghosts. Oh man, this song, he said is gonna go number... Wait, let me show you guys the description. Alright, this is what FOUSEYTube thinks is gonna happen to the song. iTunes, alright, that's pretty good. #1 song on Billboard Hot 100. Now, I'm not trying to make fun of anyone. I'm not a drama channel, but I had to talk about this because it's so interesting. We've had two somewhat, actually not somewhat failures, two conventions that have sadly failed, and these predictions that Fousey were making were just outlandish. Right? #1 song on Billboard 100. Does he not know how the charts work? Alright. I've been looking at Billboard Hot 100 for a year now. I know how the streams work. YouTube streams, alright. This is pretty good. 1.5 million. That's pretty good. I'm not knocking that, but what I'm saying is, FOUSEYTube, #1 song on Billboard Hot 100, 350 million views in under 3 months. I'm not gonna deny that Fousey. I mean, I don't want to hear that anymore, but the fact that he said #1 song on Hot 100 just makes me worry about Fousey a little bit, because let's actually go down the timeline of this whole. People are saying that Fousey's having a mental breakdown now. Fousey. Let me get this straight to you, right? He said he was gonna have Drake, LeBron James. Actually, let me play you the clip. The clip.
It's actually supposed to be completely sold out for a show that was supposed to start at 6 o'clock, but never did. It's a YouTuber who I believe goes by the name of Fousey. So instead, what happened is some kind of generic threat, possibly a prank. There was some murmurs of possibly a suspicious pattern.
Where the parking is
Immediately.
People who had gathered after leaving the theater were told to disperse. Many very disappointed. They were under the impression some big-name artists would be taking the stage.
I'm actually from Chicago. I flew out here and expected to meet Drake.
Drake was supposed to be here. LeBron James was supposed to be here. J. Cole was supposed to be here. Lil Pump, Kanye West. There was a bunch of people that were supposed to be here, but it turns out we didn't get to see them yet. So I was pretty bummed out.
It's kind of disappointing.
As you guys saw, people thought Drake. As you guys saw, people thought LeBron James. All these famous celebrities were supposed to come to this event. Now, Drake denied that. He even knew FOUSEYTube. Like, he didn't even know who FOUSEYTube was. Like,
Last, Drake never met the YouTuber. He was never booked for Fousey's show, and he's never even heard of him.
what? It's a little sad to see that Fousey has gone a little crazy in saying that he was gonna bring Drake out, which didn't even seem like it was gonna happen. I don't think Drake, one of the biggest artists, who charted just a couple weeks ago 27 songs in the Billboard Hot 100, would show up to Fousey's event. Now, I'm not denying that Fousey can pull off something like that because Drake collaborated with some Canadian YouTubers before. You guys probably don't know this happened, but I didn't know this happened either until I was bored one day watching YouTube, and then I saw Drake in a video with a bunch of Canadian videos. Now Canadian people. Now I don't know where the video is right now. I'm pretty sure it's still on YouTube, but I just don't want to go through my history and find the video. Fousey is going through a mental breakdown, and we all have to, you know, just send our condolences. What happened one time was that on Twitter, Fousey shared that his notes about, I don't want to mention the name, you probably know, he shared his note on Twitter about how Drama Alert almost caused him to do this and that, and it's pretty sad, I mean. And I just really hope that Fousey can get his thing back together, because this whole thing proved that we cannot have events that are hastily made. I just forgot how bad this performer was. Basically he was performing a song called Lit Like a Bit. Oh my god. I'm just gonna play a different song in the background because obviously he's cursing. What was the audience there? I don't know, man. It looks, as I can see in the video right now, there's only like a couple adults. There's a lot of kids. He had another performer, which I thought was alright. You know, he was pretty entertaining, and the comment section was giving him so much crap, but he was alright. Sure, the content wasn't too deep, but it was good turn up music, and it was a good performance for his first time, like he said in the beginning. The only thing I had a suspicion was that the audience in this clip, as you guys can see, the audience is pretty hyped, but in total the audience wasn't that hyped when the performers came out. I didn't see that energy. I didn't see them screaming. Maybe they muted the crowd. Performers, or actually sometimes they do that, but I thought they were gonna play the noise of the crowd just to show how Fousey had amassed such a big, you know, following to come out, show him some love, and turn up to the music. There's a lot of copyrighted music playing right now, so I'm not gonna play it. Obviously, I don't want to get no copyright. I'm gonna get copyright anyways for talking about this event anyway, so yeah. Of course, Fousey brought out his friends. He brought out Keemstar. Of course, as you guys can see on screen, FaZe Rug. He brought Adam Sala, and it's just a lot of people that came out for this. He also brought out Adam22 and his girlfriend, Lena the Plug, I believe. And yeah. He also paid tribute to X, which was pretty good. Then he brought out, of course, wait, who's this? Wait, what? I didn't even see this part. Okay, this is what I was trying to say. He brought out Dex. I didn't know that he brought out another performer. Okay, I watched most of the stream just to see how it play out. And the comment section, like I mentioned earlier, we're just going in on Fousey too. I mean, I don't want to talk about it no more because, listen up, no matter how big of a fail this event was, you don't need to be super rude, threaten Fousey and all that stuff. But Dex came out, this is the last performance, and suddenly this happened. The stream went blank, completely blank. There was about 20,000 people watching the stream with no feedback, and it was because of a bomb threat. Keemstar is actually doing a documentary on this, so if you want to learn more about this event, you can watch his video. It's not in the description. It's just search it up. Drama Alert. You probably already watched it if you're watching this video, but yeah, it's pretty
completely empty.
I'll have to explain it to you another time.
You're not gonna do it now?
I am. If you're gonna stay here.
We're staying.
No, stay.
Okay.
I'm telling you every story this is.
Okay.
Tonight's changing the world. Hey, can I say something? Yeah. To you. I'm looking at you dead in the motherfucking eye. I'm not hiding behind Twitter. I love you. Yeah. Last year, in the year's #1 on the charts within 24 hours. This song is gonna trend. This song is gonna be talked about by celebrities, reacted to by every single YouTuber in the world. This song is gonna break world stars. This song is gonna trend #1 on YouTube and get 350 million views in a short period of time. Why? Because I manifested that. But there's a reason why I manifested that.
Apparently after the event, Fousey stepped on a car and he was just talking his crap, saying how Drama Alert almost made him do what I mentioned earlier, and he was just arguing with Drama Alert. Basically this whole beef that he had with Drama Alert years back came back to Fousey, and Fousey was talking about it during the aftermath of the whole event. So I made this video to prove that sometimes people need show off, alright? I made this video to show my reaction to the whole event, and I made this video to say that some people really need help. I'm not saying Fousey is one of them, but the fact that he promised that Drake was coming out and all this stuff just makes me believe that he needs some type of help. Obviously, I'm not the one to talk about crap. I don't like talking, smack about anybody, but Fousey too, you need some help, man. Facts. No printer. But, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Let's not plan events 7 days before the event, alright? Anyways, goodbye, guys.
This ain't over.